What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We've got the final mono color deck of this series ahead of us, and that is mono black, which unfortunately I've kind of locked myself into as, yeah, it is the only color left. So we have to take the black cards. I would have loved to take a blue card here, but we did mono blue last time, and it got to 7 wins. Spoilers. Check out yesterday's video. So far, I think we've gone 2-3 with mono red, 3-3 mono green, 5-3 mono white, 7-1, I think, with mono blue. So hopefully we can get a 7 winner here with mono black and keep our overall record pretty good. What is that? We're at 17 wins and 3, 6, 9, 10 losses, so not bad. But yeah, only one black card here. We're going to have to hope that we can continue to get some good ones. Pretty easy Jadar here for me over dissection tools. And we have basically nothing on the wheel. You could take tools here and try to wheel the Jadar, but I would much rather just make sure I get the good 2-drop black creature than risk wheeling it. We're not going to be lacking for playables at the end. Oh, man. So this is one of the cards in the cube. I keep pointing it out that should not be passed very late. Honestly, it's pretty similar power level to a lot of the best cards. Maybe it's not as good as Grenzo, but it is still, I'd say, top 5, and if not top 5, top 10 cards in the cube at the very worst. That being said, I cannot take it because it is not purely mono black. Grasp is a good one anyways. And we just, I mean, it's awkward to pass the frog because somebody might read it as, hey, maybe black is open, but what can you do? We'll take the dog here under the expectations. What are the most important cards that you can get in black? Probably the hand disruption effects like Thoughtseize / Inquisition. What else, actually? What are like the top black cards in the cube? I can't think of one that you play on turn 3 and it's just like, oh no, I need an answer to this right now. Like Liliana's fine and whatnot. There's a key to the archive or a soul shredder. This is not a good start for us. I think Soul Shredder would be okay. I guess Key is probably... No, you know what? The more that I think about it, the Key is probably not what we want in this deck. We would need to hit a very specific set of those cards, and we're not really ramping into anything anyways. Soul Shredder's pretty good with Jadar, decent with the Blitz. Yeah, besides discard, I mean, I guess Gonti is decent, but only because it's like a nerfed heist. The original nerfed heist. I guess some of the better kill spells that can target creatures or planeswalkers. Ah, see, this is real bad news. We'll take the Xander's Lounge. Like, I will end up with enough playables by the end of pack 3. The question is, will I get good playables, right? Oh, man. Immune Vault's really good. Don't get me wrong. Also, passing Impetuous really, really hurts here. Shh. People sleeping on all the heist cards. Even if we end up without any other value cards, we could still play the Xander's Lounge as a tap swamp that cycles later, but that's unlikely. All right, a couple of cheap removal spells here was good. I think I like the Goodbye over Cut Down. It's close. I guess they're pretty comparable. I'm going to take the long Goodbye, though. and Counterspell Wheeling. So in packs where there aren't any black cards, we just take any of the black lands to also possibly signal that it's going to be cut off. We passed Frog already. I'm going to take the Kaito.
I've got this.
We want to keep passing all of the non-black stuff, so hopefully people start taking those. So just take a land there as well. Maybe somebody sees Bomet Courier late and says, hey, maybe I'll jump into mono red, you know? Okay, that was about as poor as pack 1 could go, I would say. Very, very bad. So ended up with 6 playable cards and 1 land. There goes a Swords to Plowshares. We have options here. We should wheel something. There are enough other black/colorless cards. I'm going to take the Liliana here. Strongest black card, IMO.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick.
Oh, I guess Reanimate would be really good. That's another one of those extremely powerful, cheap black cards. Thoughtseize, there's that. Okay, good. Again, one of the top cards we could probably get. And there's a chance I wheel a Homicide Investigator. I mean, we really, really, really would like it to wheel. I guess this is the direction where I would expect to get good black cards. Unless whoever's sitting on my left took the Frog and immediately started trying to force blue-black. Priest is alright. Works well with what? Jadar currently, okay with Shredder and Dog. How many good token producers are there in black? For example, there's Bitter Blossom, but I really don't care for that card. Because if you don't have it early, it's generally garbage. And even when you do have it on turn 2, sometimes it's not even that good. Aclazotz and Emrakul. I could see a black deck getting enough cards in the graveyard to reasonably cast Emrakul, but I think we'd still better off taking Lazatz here. This is another card that I don't think is actually that good. It'll be good versus aggro decks. How about that? Gix, Luris, Lonely End. This is a nice pack. Ooh, oh man, there's a really small chance I could actually Luris Companion mono black. I think we can probably wheel the Gutter Bones if nothing else. I mean, Gix is really good, but the upside of Luris I think is just too great. Let's get the conscripts here over the Foundry, or I could actually take Foundry and wheel conscript. That's close. And this is a good token producer for like Priest, but no, I'm going to take the conscript. I'd rather have the 1-drop. Nice. Okay. So yeah, we're getting a lot of good black this time around. I think Knight of the Ebon Legion probably a little bit better than Sorin. I would only need to cut these 3 black cards currently to run Luris Companion, but then that would be at 9 playables right now, so that's probably not going to work out. Tiny Bones and Vine Lasher Wheel, not bad. There's a chance. There is a chance I could get to Luris, but it would be difficult. 4, 5, 6. We'd be at 10 playables right now. It'd be a lot harder to pull off in a mono color deck. I could still take like all the expensive removal. Okay, we did wield the Investigator too. That was the only pure black card in that pack. Great. Nothing here. Nothing there. Gutterbones wield. Excellent. Yeah, there is a chance. Foundry wield. Okay. Ah. Sholdred probably means we're not going to be using Companion. Sholdred a little bit too good. Kalitas also amazing. Don't look at it, Kenji. It'll just make you cry. Let's take the boat here. Should be able to wield Bloodsoak Champion. Oof, 0 black card pack. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. 0 playable black cards for mono black anyways. Oh, you know what? Meat Hook Massacre. That's one of the better black cards you can pick up. Because that's good even if you're playing a creature-heavy deck. Since that's the, well, the version in here is the unnerfed version. Fear of Ridicule is actually really spicy, too. Like, I don't think I'm going to have many enchantment creatures. In fact, this is probably going to be the only one, but if this itself gets a hit in, it's kind of annoying. Hive of the Eye Tyrant is, I guess, the other land we're looking for. There are some other utility lands you can find, but one of them being the Fell. I think Cackling might be a little bit better, though. It's like the black version of Spellbinder or whatever, kind of. You know, I guess my removal's pretty bad here, isn't it? Maybe I should have taken the Fell the Profane. I have Thoughtseize, I have Grasp, I have Long Goodbye. I guess Liliana's kind of removal. The EMP of Bones, or we could take Deathrite for just black. Yeah, it's Emperor. Yeah, I don't have Pylon. I don't have Bitter Triumph. I don't have Murderous Rider. I guess we could still get one of those black removal spells in the last couple of packs we haven't seen yet. Nope, not a single black card there. Yikes. Okay, not great. Wow. Last couple of packs had 0 black cards, huh? Does the Delta do anything here for us? Is there a reason we would want to shuffle or delve? No, we have no value for that. Okay. All right, got the black cards back. I think I'll just take the champion over the heist and go for the beatdown plan. I don't really want to be running nowhere to run. But I guess 16 lands is probably sufficient in this deck. Can I get that Fell the Profane on the wheel one time? I don't know, remember what pack it was in. Might be too late, but yeah, probably too late. I think we'll be happy with this if we can get 3 or 4 wins. This is not a good-looking mono black deck, I think. It's got a nice low curve, but I think the interaction is lacking here. "15 swamps, Mutavault, submit." All right, let's win the die roll frequently, just like this. Nice curve out here. Turn 1 Knight, turn 2 Underdoggy. Playing against a Lutri. Yeah. Play first, curve out, don't punt. Remains a perfect strategy in the world of best of one. Explore. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. Hit him for 4. Priest plus Foundry. Knight turns into a 2/3. That is not going to cut it. You'll love to see that. Let's go ahead and just pop that thing off. We're not going to attack with the Priest here because we can make a token and sack at end of turn for good value. All right, it's not going to work out for them. Are they just dead here? Yes. Pretty good. Helps that our opponent didn't really do anything. Okay. That was a fantastic showing for our opening game with the mono black. Let's keep doing that. On the draw versus Luris. Okay, well, Emperor of Bones pretty good versus Luris. Being on the draw, I think we lead with the Gutter Bones, as I wouldn't be able to activate the Knight on turn 2. Ooh, that's pretty bad news for me. 2/2 flying lifelink that's going to make the cards in their hand big. That is really bad for me. Jeez, and they're playing... Wow, 4-color Lurrus? Oh my god, are you kidding? This is what we're going to lose to. That's insane. Actually insane, this is how we lose.
Traitors will be punished.
It is what it is, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna get soloed by the sidekick. Gross.
Let fury ignite
Removal
your
there might have
heart.
given me a chance. But it's probably too late.
I could not stop the coming war.
This is not real. I guess they had to make some sacrifices to run Lurrus, but this is an unreal way to lose. Alright, you got me. I think if we play that match back enough times, or rather not enough, if we play that match back like 10 times, given from what we saw, I have to imagine we win quite a few of them. That's good beats. Good draw. Crazy, crazy. Funny. On the draw again. Womp womp. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, just got a Thoughtseize. Okay, man. Another 4-color brew here? Guess I take the Aegis. What is happening? They drew a doll off the top? Come on. Alright. It is what it is. This is another match that just feels like, given from what we see, I should not lose very frequently to this type of thing, but what can you do? Pretty sure I need to pump here. And that way the knight turns into a 2/3 and doesn't just die to Kolagon's command unless they want to also use Harvester. Oh, this is insane. I actually cannot believe we are losing like this twice in a row. I mean, it sounds salty, and it is a little bit salty, but 4-color, draw their naturals. I don't know. Tough to stomach, I guess. God, the worst part was that doll off the top to allow them to cast their red cards without needing to use their fetch early. Alright, boat is good. It dies to Kolagon's command, but boat is good. I need to kill the twitching doll first. Yep. Luris might be able to help us get out of this, assuming they sacrifice the blood. Okay, so Harvester doesn't kill Luris anymore. The Crucius is still a huge issue, but at least there is light on the horizon. They discarded Elishnorn? What is happening here? Oh, this is a thing. I'm sad, I'm embarrassed. What is happening? Okay, we can kill the Crucis with that. Can't do it on their turn because they have Voice of Resurgence. Or rather, I could, but I give them a huge token if I do. God, I don't even think I'm losing this game anymore. What is happening? I feel like we should have been absolutely dominated that game given their initial curve out. Did they just not get aggressive enough? I have no idea what just happened. I think I had to get very lucky there. Make no mistake about it. Yeah. That's how you win games of Magic. You just complain about your opponent doing things. Complain about your opponent drawing cards that they put in their deck. And then they concede. Yeah, okay. Let's just go on to the next. We'll take the play here, and the hand looks all right. Turn 1, Mr. Bones. Turn 2, Mutavault Doggy. Cast target non-land permanent. Oh, Let's get in with the vault as well. Do you have like a sensor or something funny? Counterspell my blood-soaked champion. You love to see that one. Alright, tracker. These have death touch, right? We're just gonna smack down in Shoal Dread. Although nowhere to run plus animate Mutavault was definitely a valid play. Still a play we can make next turn, though. Our curve out was sick this game. I mean, if we ever play against decks like this that are just a little bit slower, and we win the die roll like we did, we have the curve outs. We have a ton of 1-drops in this deck. We have a ton of 2s. Tyvar. Nowhere to run gets around indestructible. So they're just dead here. Yeah, our draw was disgusting. They had a slow hand, and our draw was absolutely disgusting. 3-1. Keep it up. Play first. Curve out. Don't punt. Don't play first. Don't curve out. Maybe I can not punt at the very least. Uh-oh. Now it's our opponent who is like time walked on turn 1. We did draw 1-drop though. So the curve is potentially real here. Especially they didn't do anything with 3 mana on turn 2. That is terrifying. Okay, that's not too bad. I want a Lily there, but I think we have too much action in our hand. We don't want to discard any of the cards. I know Phiomancer is usually really good versus green. Oh, you know what? Knight of the Ebon Legion is a small reason to have maybe played... Oh, no. I was going to say run the fetch, but...
Rise, my elemental friend.
I don't think I am going to attack with the knight, because I think I just want to play out the Shoal Dread. Liliana make them sacrifice their planes wasn't bad. Ooh, they had Absence. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, hopefully they don't have something too fat here. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I go to 2. Means I can't cast the Grasp.
I'll have this fight finished.
Yeah, their draw was fantastic. What can you do?
Off you go.
If I didn't go for Shouldered last turn, we might have actually been okay. Or maybe had I Lilied on turn 3, but I don't think the Lily on turn 3 was right at the time. Ah, that's lethal. Ah! I think there was a chance that game had I played it a little bit differently, huh? Lily kill their land would have been really good. Lily kill their land. Attack the Nissa for... would have been 4. Oh, I guess they... no, they would have used Fate. They would have floated a white and killed the Fateful... or they killed the Phiomancer. In which case I leave back the token to block so that Lily doesn't die. They would still be able to hoof is the problem. Yeah. Yeah, I should have played around them having a white removal spell. I think that's on me. I think that game was very winnable if I was smart. So, didn't follow any of the rules. Didn't play first, didn't curve out, and punted. That's not true. I did curve out. 2-drop. Hey, we'll take it. Red-blue image, huh? Oh, they get to eat my conscript. That's rude. Alright, let's see if I can hit in with the fear of ridicule at least one time. Bounce, probably. That's annoying. Yeah, dang it. Oh, sweet. Let's take the trade here. Force them to have another thing for the fear. Go to combat. What you got? Ooh, a hit is nice. And I stole an Enduring. Very good. Okay, well, we're gonna have to hope they... oh, God. If they have Gear Hulk, or if they have, like, Burn Down the House, or even... yeah, this... I've got a bad feeling about this. Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad.
A fight?
Oh, yeah, baby, let's go.
I've always hated.
Phew! 4 wins. I'm happy with that, even though I think I could have won that previous loss versus the green deck. But yeah, 4 wins with this mono black deck is nice, so anything we get from here on out is just bonus gravy. Gravy trainee. On the draw versus another Luris, huh? Oh, yikes. 3-colored Luris. Gotta take the Copter there, I'm pretty sure. Them being on the play here is gonna be brutal for us. They just have too many cheap threats here. And I mean, I guess they're Luris, so that's not surprising. I need them to not draw a red source, man. Because now they can just bolt my fear. Yeah, this game is already over. Opponent's on the play and their draw was too good for us. Good beats. Wow. Seriously? Unreal. Jeez. Okay, that could save us. I mean, if they draw land, they get to go Luris plus... Well, that's a tap land at least. Yeah. I mean, I guess they might not even act or play out their Luris this turn, right? Okay. Fear pass. They get to go Luris plus another creature. Or Copter if they want to. Do I double block? No, I kind of need the fear, right? I think I just have to take the 3 and pray. Oh, they can... Luminarch with Emperor of Bones is insane. Oh, God, that's sick. Well, they don't activate Priest here. That doesn't make sense. Wait, they're just passing. Okay. Ah, I needed something there. Man, what a draw they had. 3 color perfects. 3 color perfect aggro Luris. Isn't this the second time we've died to this? Brutal. I need to draw boat. I think that's our only out. I think they might have messed up here, right? So in response to this, you want to untap the Foundry in case they have a cheap burn spell. That way, I'm not trying to untap the Foundry while the Thopter's made, right? Now I can just immediately sacrifice. All right, boat off the top. I think we have a small chance. Or just any other kill spell for Luris. I don't know how many more cheap kill spells I have. Infernal Grasp. No, Lily's not good. Not good enough anyways. Just make them discard a
This
card
is
here.
my home, and I don't appreciate it when people
Sacking
touch
not very
mine.
relevant.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Alright, that's basically game over. Soloed. Good beats. Yeah, great draw by them. Fun looking Luris deck. Man, Meat Hook Massacre would have been so good in our deck. Ah, sure. Can't beat that. All right. Well, I think one of the losses was preventable had I played it a little bit safer, but maybe the other two weren't so much. Yeah, this deck was just whatever. I mean, forcing monocolor always works. You're going to end up with enough playable since this is cube, but if it's not as open, you know, or if it's not super open, not even super, if it's not just like moderately open, like it wasn't in our draft, then you end up with sometimes a little bit lackluster. But overall, not too bad. So we went 2-3, 3-3, 4-3, 5-3, and 7-1 with the full spread of the monocolor decks. And I think realistically, some of those losses were either preventable because I made a mistake or two, right? Or maybe, you know, you just sometimes get wrecked by good draws. So fun stuff, fun little series. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Foundations is right around the corner. But until then, we will bring more cubes. So we'll see you back next time.